Hey, before we jump into the video, I want you guys to know that every one of these videos are made possible by the support that comes from BrixFitness.com. I offer custom meal plans, online coaching, and fitness programs. So click the link in the bio to find out more, or you can support by pledging on Patreon. Thanks in advance for all your help, guys. Enjoy the video. It's Thursday, October the 4th. I'm here. My court date was yesterday. I got 5 years probation instead of jail time. The judge, he made it clear that this was his first time. So I wanted to take the opportunity to talk about this event that happened about 6 years ago. And the reason why is because it had a lot to do with why I was able to lose 150 pounds. And let me preface this by saying that I am in no way justifying what I did. As a man, I take 100% responsibility for the decision that I made that day. But I just wanted to take the opportunity to tell my side of the story. So as a kid, I was always really big into the sneaker culture. New York City, that's really a big part of our lifestyle. And in 2012, I was excited about the release of the white and cement Jordan 4s. I woke up that morning. We got to the store about 7 or 7:30, and anyone who's familiar with the sneaker culture, you guys understand that the line is already crazy that early in the morning. So I got in line, and the person in front of me, we started conversing. 4 hours later, I knew his mom's maiden name. You know, we had conversations about life, you know. And to fast forward the story, the Foot Locker worker came outside and he announced to everyone in line, "We have one pair of sneakers left." And everyone, you know, kind of went into an uproar. And he said, the next person in line who wears a size 13 can buy the shoe. So at this point, I'm second in line and the accuser is first in line. And he lies and says that he wears a size 13 when I knew damn well that he wore a size 9. I was highly upset about this, and this may sound hypocritical, but I'm big on morals and ethics. I was really upset because this guy lied to get a chance to buy the shoes, and at the time, and I know this is stupid, and in retrospect, I feel stupid even talking about it. But at that moment, I felt very justified in my actions, and my actions were wrong. Again, I realized that. But anyway, so he goes into the store and he buys the shoes, and I'm looking at this dude like I couldn't believe that he was doing this. So against better judgment, when he came out the store, I just took the shoes from him and I looked him in his face and I turned around and I put the shoes into my car and I drove away. And he followed me for a little while. I noticed that he was following me in the rearview mirror, so I pulled off the highway and I got out of my car on, you know, like, what's up? Anyway, I was a different person and I thought different. But anyway, he sped off, I got in my car. A few weeks later, I get a call from a friend and he's like, "Brix, I'm not sure if you know, but you're on the news right now." So they ran a story about the robbery, and I was now a fugitive of the law, and you know there was a warrant out for my arrest. And I had a video shoot scheduled that weekend, so I kind of had to, and I had paid for the video shoot, and there was a lot of things in place that I wanted to take care of before I turned myself in that Monday. As I was picking up my son from daycare the following Monday, the unmarked cars rolled up behind me and immediately put me in handcuffs. So they arrested me in front of my son's daycare. Thank God he didn't see what was going on, because that's the first thing that I was thinking about. And I spent 2 nights in jail and I was bailed out. For the next 9 months while the case was pending, my life was literally like hell. I'd lost my job, I'd lost my car, I'd lost my apartment, all because of this decision that I made. I was very uncertain of my future. I was facing up to 10 years in prison for a felony robbery, and I went into a really deep depression because of this. turned to alcohol and drugs and partying and women. And for that entire 9 months to a year, I don't remember exactly how long it was, my life was slowly just spiraling out of control. After 9 months of going back and forth to court, the judge, I remember on the sentencing day, he looked me in my eyes and he told me that my life was over and that I'd made the biggest mistake in my life, and everything I worked for up to that point was all for nothing. You know, this judge looked me in my eyes and told me that. And he ended up not putting me in jail, thank God. But I did get 5 years probation, and I then had a felony on my record. And so now I was depressed, I was drinking a lot, I was morbidly obese, I was unemployed, and I was unemployable. And I had no clue what I was gonna do with my life at this point. The following year, the depression worsened. I was up to my eyes in debt. I had a negative relationship with myself and every human being around me. And I got to a point where I really wanted to take my own life. You know, things had gotten that bad. And I found myself at a crossroad where I had to make a decision whether I was going to take my own life or fight like hell to take control of my life. I found fitness because I was trying to find what part of my life I can attack that would essentially improve every other area of my life. And one day I woke up, it was March 1st, 2013, and I decided that I was just going to transform my body. And in that process, I transformed my life. So when I say fitness literally saved my life, I mean that in the truest sense. And this is why I'm so passionate about sharing my experiences and sharing my love and passion for fitness, because I feel like there's no problems in anyone's life that the process of making fitness a part of your lifestyle can't fix.
It's March 9th, first over, rest in peace, babe. It's day 8 of this journey. Yesterday was the first day I really started seeing results. Like, I could tell by like the creases in my stomach from where the folds used to be. My jeans are starting to fit different, and this is only in 7 days. This is crazy. I'm excited. I'm working hard. Mike got us in there doing some wild shit. Like, I still feel sore. It's a good sore though, but they say after the first week or two, I should be alright.